so high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to Arsenal 2, Wolves 1 match reaction. You can tell I'm from Wolves. First thing that comes in my head is Wolves. Sorry, guys. Look, literally, the moment he was over there, I can't help it. How are we doing, PB?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, hope you had a good day today. Well, I think every Arsenal fan's had a good day today, even though there was that wobble towards the end, because I was listening to radio commentary on the way home.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, please, no, please, no way. And then I came, and I thought, nah. But yeah, all good.
Yeah. I said, look, I know you said it was, I think you said 3-0 last night on the preview. I said it would be 2-1. Sadly, I am right. It just happens. I don't know why. It just does. I've been an Arsenal fan long enough to know this is what happens. But to be fair to Arsenal, it was a very good performance once again. We're just not clinical enough. That is the problem. We could have easily won that game 5 or 6-0 easily.
We're clinical in Europe.
Yeah, but it's one of those. We just need to be more clinical. We had some great chances. You will see that in a short bit regarding the possession and the XG as well. For people that don't like it, tough. I still do it because people pay attention to it. Tony's already in the house saying it was only a matter of time. Zinchenko was going to get caught out, got bowed out 2 or 3 times. Great assist though for Odegaard's goal. Yes, we'll get on to the second goal, but the second goal was beautiful. Evening to Bobby and Brenny. So let's get into it because we want to make this quick because there is a big game at 8 o'clock which I'm covering.
Okay.
And I'm actually on the agenda doing it as well. So I'm going into the Wolf House tonight. So I need to be prepared for this. Right. Anyway, obviously it did finish 2-1. Obviously a bit of squeaky bum time at the end, but we'll get onto that in a minute. Saka, beautiful goal. Personally, what did you think of Saka's goal?
Oh yeah, it was all about wanting it, wanting it back, determined to. I mean, it was Jesus's. He assisted, didn't he? So Yeah, I saw the finish because it's Paul part. It was part. I mean, Saka was part of the build up and finished it very well. I mean, you know, I like that. It was kind of similar to what when Saka squared it to Jesus, and it was like the goal that Jesus scored on Wednesday night, and it's that determination that you know, the will to you know, to basically get to the ball, and I like to see that. You know, I love seeing that. You know, and I just thought it was a really good finish, and it was deserved because Saka, from what I saw in the highlights, yeah, he was on it today.
Yeah. I have to be honest, our front three at the moment are just clicking. The relationship between all three of them is fantastic, and it is dangerous. It's just a shame we're not putting more of these chances away. That's my only problem with it is we need to put the chances away. Obviously, we talked about getting a forward next year. I'm sure we will, and I think that will help us. But then that also takes away from the actual relationship that all three of them have got with each other, which could be a bit of a problem as well. Don't know yet, but we'll come across that. But Odegaard's second goal. Now, this is a team goal. This is just sublime. This is what we love about the Arsenal. What did you make of Odegaard's goal?
That was a fantastic goal. I mean, that's goals that we've been seeing since the Wenger days.
Yes.
You know, but to be honest, we do see it every season, but we just don't see it enough.
No.
That type of, you know, that type of football, and then boom, in the net. We don't see it very often. I mean, we'd love to see it very often, you know, against anybody, even against you know, the best sides in the top sides in the Premier League. So it was. I mean, and he finished it so well, Odegaard. And the thing with Odegaard is that he looked to have had a good game today as well, from what I saw. But you need more of that. I mean, I know with number 10s. See, with number 10s, okay, I always expect goals and assists.
Yeah.
Always. Because at the end of the day, if you were playing, remember how everyone used to play 4-4-2 back in the day?
Yeah.
And with the 4-4-2, you always had your number 9 would be scoring the goals, but then your number 10 could be top scorer. I mean, hey, Dennis Bergkamp was top scorer for one season, but then again, that was probably because Ian Wright only scored 10 and was injured for most of our double season. But you know, it's not just about assists for me. Got to chip in with goals as well, you know, because if you're scoring from so many fronts and you're keeping clean sheets, well, you're 3/4 of the way there, aren't you? Really?
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%.
You know what I mean? But it was a great goal today.
It was. Let's go on to the Wolves goal with Kuna. Obviously, Zinchenko, for me, I know that a lot of people will see this differently, and that's absolutely fine. But for me, that was a massive mistake by Zinchenko.
It was.
Great finish by Kuna, though. Absolutely fantastic finish for someone that I did have a little pop at yesterday because, look, he's meant to be a striker. He can't finish most of his goals. But that was a great finish by Kuna. I have to give him credit. But what did you make of Wolves' goal?
Yeah, it was a great finish by Kuna. But Zinchenko did provide that, really. I mean, that was a bad error, you know. I mean, from what the work he put in the first half, and then it's like, you know, Zinchenko it's not happened a lot recently, but I think he's been okay in recent weeks. But he's got to cut those out, you know, especially in the bigger games.
He does.
He's got to cut them out, and I was so glad we didn't draw or lose that game today, because it probably would have been Benny Hill music going on, you know, like Instagram or whatever with that. You know, it would have been wouldn't have been good.
No, it wouldn't. Right, let's get into some comments before we get onto the stats. Fed up with Arteta's ball about mistakes. He's a hypocrite when questioned about Zinny mistakes. He said players make mistakes. Tell Ramsdale that. Let's see if he drops Zinny. I do totally get where you're coming from. He definitely has his favourites. Let's be honest. We all know he's got his favourites,
and we know who they are.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have his favourites, but he does. It's just the way it is. Big up to Geordie, who away the lads. Yes, everybody, I will be doing the Newcastle United game at 8 o'clock here on FSN on the agenda as well, and also THFC Till I Die. Dermo's joining me for that game, so it could be an interesting game at 8 o'clock. I have to be honest. Was it really that great? I'm assuming you're saying about the second goal. Because that's what I did say was great. I personally thought that the second goal was great because it was a team goal. I personally love those goals. The performance, it was better. It's better. I think we could have easily have won that 5-0, if I'm honest. But we just didn't put our chances away, which has been our problem all season. It's coming home. I'm gonna guess you're on about the the Euro draw. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Evil can 30 buses on a bike. He didn't take his hand off the gas, but we seem to do it all the time. We haven't got that killer instinct in the Prem. Yes, me and Brenny have said this all season.
Oh gosh,
It even happened against RC Lons. Let's be honest. I would have happily have won that 11-0. I don't care about going into second gear, but save energy for the next game. I don't care.
Likewise.
Go for the jugular.
Entertain the crowd, entertain us,
Exactly. That's what we all watch football for, entertainment. England got a decent draw. Yeah, it's not too bad. We do have to play Serbia in the first game, though. I have to be honest, being part Scottish and German as well, that is a horrible draw for me. I'm not looking forward to that because I don't know what side to be on because I'm part German, part Scottish. Yeah, it's going to be a horrible game for me to watch.
I totally agree. Geordie, I totally agree. As long as there's no Henderson, there's no Maguire, there's no Rashford in the starting lineup, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, let's hope. Congrats on your win. Last 10 minutes are a little bit tense. Yeah, look, this is Arsenal. This is what we do. Unfortunately, this is what we do. It's stressful. I'm glad I didn't have to do a watch along. That's all I'm saying. It was.
I know. It was so. I mean, it was so tense. I thought Paramount Pictures were there or something.
Yeah.
Gee.
I know. That was a fire goal. Yeah. The finish by Kuna was absolutely outstanding. No goalkeeper saving that, but he shouldn't have been given that opportunity. That's the problem. It wasn't 3-4. Yeah, look, I get it. It wasn't 3-4-0, but it still was a good performance from us. We just need to be be more clinical. Brenny, he has made mistakes, but he's got bowed out. Yeah, he has. Yeah. We all know that Zinchenko is not the greatest in defence. All of us can admit that. But
we know where we want to see Zinchenko, don't we, Bobby?
Exactly. We all say it. We all do the lineups, and a lot of people want Zinchenko in midfield. Put a proper defensive left back at left back. I
think he'll be brilliant. I think he'll be brilliant in midfield for us.
Yeah, I do. Bring back Tierney, put him at left back, put Zinchenko in midfield. Job solved.
Exactly.
Did you hear the 18+ sounds in Euros draw? Somebody had. Oh, again. Have they done it again? Oh, jeez, that is hilarious. Love like evil can take his hand off gas. Does the draw even matter when 3 make it through the knockouts? To be honest, I haven't even looked at how it works for the Euros.
It's kind of, you see, Bargav. Yeah, it's basically it's like Bobby. It's like the last one back in 21, where in the 6, the 6 groups, you got the four best third place finishes.
Yeah,
they used to do that when we were kids.
Yeah,
it was the same in the World Cup. They did that as well. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. Anyway, let's move on to the stats. Right. So this is the stats for this game. Possession-wise, 56 for Arsenal, 44 for Wolves, 19 shots. This is what I'm saying about being clinical. 19 shots for Arsenal, 6 for Wolves, 6 on target. That's why I said we could have won 4 or 5-0 easily. 3 shots on target for Wolves, 4 corners for Arsenal, 0 for Wolves. Passing actually beautiful, 88%. Anything above 85, I'm well happy. Wolves 80%, XG 2.95, so we could have easily got another goal. 0.83 for the Wolves. Right, lineup. I think it was Gumza that got this spot on. I know DWTT wasn't far away, but Gumza got this spot on as far as I'm aware. So it was Raya, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Rice, Trossard, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus. And you... Oh, this was yours, Brenny, as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was yours. I just realised your name was there as well. So big up to Nicholas, Jonas, Josh, Brenny, and Gumza for all getting the right. And you gave it an 8 out of 10 as well.
Yeah.
So obviously you were well chuffed when this lineup come up then.
I was indeed, because I just felt like like I was saying yesterday, with I know with Havertz, I thought regardless of the score, I thought he'd just come on and just be a pest, be a nuisance, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then same with Eddie as well. He was very unlucky today. I saw his effort.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought, you know, it's very attacking. That was a no nonsense lineup that was today.
It was.
And
it was, mate.
You know what I mean? But I actually thought we would have had a clean sheet today. But I really do feel for Tomiyasu. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right, and because he's been banging form, and that tends to happen a lot with us, doesn't it, over the years? Where you know, where someone's red hot. It used to happen to Aaron Ramsey when he'd be red hot, assists, goals, and then all of a sudden he's out for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, very very strong lineup today. I was very pleased with that, and I thought, yeah, we'll win.
Yeah. It's the Arsenal way, mate. Everything just is Arsenal. It's Arsenal. Geordie saying there's been Everton goal. Thank you very much for the update. I have literally no idea. Obviously, I'm getting ready for the United Newcastle game.
I've got it on, but I'm not watching it.
Okay, England could play England-Wales in the final and still wouldn't win. Yeah, to be fair, it's mainly because the Wags have more passion. That would be why they would win. And they don't have Harry Maguire in defence. So, you know, it is what it is. He was unlucky with his shot. Not as easy as it looks, but the haters will tell you different. Look, he managed... I know he hit the post, but yeah, it's tricky. With the Trossard chance as well. That was tricky.
Do you know what I love about that? Do you know what I love about that, Bobby? When I saw it, it was the off the ball movement. His movement, Eddie, was so good.
Yeah,
so good. That's got that charm.
I have no issues with any players today apart from Zinchenko's error. That is the only issue I have today. Still can't understand picking Trossard to start. I did think he was better today, even though he did.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, from what I saw.
Brenny Nketiah was unlucky. Should have scored. Yeah. Trossard as well would have been a great goal if he is winning as well. The silver one, you would have scored that. Oh, and also Martinelli. I have to say Martinelli because his shot was hit the post as well. So this is why I said quite easily should have won 4 or 5-0, but we didn't.
I've hit the post many times. You know, it's either gone in or it hasn't. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, well, the as a child, I hit a post, but it was an optician's post. I cut my head open.
Hey, I hit the post from 2 yards. You see what I mean? It's like, yeah. Mind you, I was like 12 at the time. It was like, oh my god, that's great. I was like that.
Right, let's get into these ratings. Right, we're gonna start with David Raya.
Wasn't it from what I saw? I mean, no keeper today was stopping that kind of effort, you know, today. And from listening in and looking at, I would just say, 6 today, because didn't really have a lot to do.
No, that's fine, mate. We'll move on to Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu, didn't see much of him. Didn't really see him in the highlights. That I mean, I saw a couple of touches, but from my understanding, what I read before he got injured, he was pretty solid today.
Yeah, he was.
You
he
know,
was involved in the Saka goal as far as I'm aware as well.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it'd have to be. I would say a 7. Probably I would probably give him an 8 if he'd have stayed on the pitch.
Yeah, fair enough. Zinchenko.
did look like he had a really good first half. Was
Yeah.
the assist for the second goal? That was a brilliant goal, team goal. And then he did what he did, but I think that was, but from my understanding, that was probably the only error he made today. So for me, I'd say 6 because
fair enough.
we don't want to see errors. Sorry,
No,
win, lose or draw,
we
we
don't.
don't want to do that.
No.
Not
Saliba.
if you're going for a league title.
No, exactly. What about Saliba, mate?
Saliba, Stephen Gabriel. I don't really know. I don't really. I can't really comment on those two. I mean, did you see or hear anything about
Yeah,
those?
well,
About
Saliba
two
didn't have the greatest game today. That much I do know.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I know Tony's just given a rating of 6.
Right.
And I've heard that he hasn't had the greatest game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do
Because
you want to give him a 6 or 7?
I would say for Saliba, I'd say 6.
All right. Gabriel.
Well, he's been the better, hasn't he? In the last few months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's still the same. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for himself today, I mean they wasn't really troubled as much, were they? Though, but
yeah.
What would you rate Gabriel? Because I mean,
I think 7's
7.
a fine.
7.
Yeah, I think 7. To be fair, yeah. Right, let's move on to Rice, baby.
Declan Rice. Yeah, post today. I was listening to him in the second half. They were controlling the midfield.
Yeah.
Because I listened to the whole second half, and Declan Rice was just being Declan Rice. So today, I would say 7 today.
No, it's fine, mate. Right, let's move on to Odegaard.
Martin Odegaard. Well, kept hearing his name quite a bit.
Yeah.
And he, he's well taken goal. He's looks like he's enjoying his football again. And I was very, very impressed with him in the second half. I would say 8.
8, okay. Trossard. Sorry, I've just seen Tony's comment. It's trying to make me giggle. Anyway. Yeah, Trossard, please.
Trossard, for me, from what I saw in the highlights, from what I listened to that, I'd say solid 7.
No, fair enough.
But he did all right today.
Yeah, to be fair, for games that he starts normally, he doesn't seem to have the best games. He was becoming a bit of an impact player. So I'm glad today he's actually had a decent game. Saka.
Saka, well, yeah. From what I saw in those 3 minutes and listening to him in the second half, I would say he'd get a 9 today. He's just for me looks like he's just continued. He's just continued from Wednesday night, really.
Yeah.
And he just looked a threat.
Yeah. Martinelli
was unlucky with that effort he had to hit the post.
Yeah.
I know he was full of running. And I'd say solid 7.
Okay. Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus. Involved. He was involved in the first goal.
Yeah.
Assisted in the first goal. Brilliant. But like he was as usual, full of running. I know he came off, didn't he? Freddie and Ketia.
Yeah.
Before the game was done. I would just say 7.
Okay. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Let's take that off. Keep that for now for me. My internet's going to die. Hopefully not. Right, let's get into the comments. Let's have a look-see. Didn't watch the match. I've no issues with Nketiah. He's just not good enough. I'll still stay with the same stance as well. I just don't think he's what we need. Moving on. Tony's giving Raya a 0, but to be fair, he didn't watch the match, so thought I would be fair and give Raya a 0. Fair enough. Absolutely fine. Same lineup as PSG by Toon Army against United. Let's go Magpies. I haven't chosen a side yet. I'll be honest. I'm just looking forward to a very good game. I might have to be a little bit careful because I'm obviously on the agenda. So yeah, I'm going to be careful later. Right. Big up to Tony saying Raya 8, Tommy 8, Saliba 6, Gabriel's 9, Zinchenko 6, Rice 8, Trossard 7, Odegaard 9, Saka 8, Martinelli 8, Jesus 8. Fair enough. Zinny 3, fed up with mistakes defending. I get it. I totally get it. Big up to Temi. Hope you're doing well. Tony's saying I watched the whole game because I'm currently in El Paso, Texas. I can tell you Saliba didn't have his best game, but wasn't terrible. Thank you very much. And I hope you're having a very good time in Texas, Tony. Unbelievable. Temi, ratings for the players. Raya a 7, Cini a 4, Galiba an 8. For people that don't know, that is Gabriel and Saliba, so that's a Galiba. Tommy gets a 7, Rice gets a 7, Odegaard is back at an 8, Trossard a 5, front line 7, subs Nketiah 4, White 5, Kivior 5, Havertz 5, Arteta 7 gets a 7, coach a 6 now. Players let down, fair enough. Havertz 9. Bet it's cold. I bet it's really cold in El Paso, Texas right now. Yeah, probably feels very much like the UK. A little bit chilly.
Bobby, before you carry on, I just want to say something to the silver one about the stars at night, because Tony's all right. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Right, let's move on to the subs. Right, we're gonna give Eddie a rating because he was on long enough. He came in on the 67th minute. Came on for Jesus. So Eddie, can I give a rating for him, please?
Eddie. I'd say 7.
Okay, that's fair enough. Let's move on to the next sub. Havertz came on for Martinelli.
Yeah, I mean, well, with 13 minutes plus injury time to go, I would say I'd just give him a 6.
Yeah, to be fair, he did have quite a good attack near the end, which he started. So he's definitely his confidence is there. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him now because I think he is back. I think he's back to where he should be.
I think he'll start against Luton.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think there will be a few changes for that Luton game.
Yeah. I'm going to put him in my 11, definitely.
Yeah, to be honest, the Villa game next weekend is probably the toughest game out of all these 3 games. I'm not looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be really tricky. Because for anyone that hasn't seen the list of the points achieved in 2023, Villa are at level with us with the amount of points they got. So,
that's no surprise. But I mean, with the Emery turnaround from
it's been incredible the Villa turnaround. And they're proper challengers for all of us.
They are.
So
they are.
It's a tough game. Right, let's move on to Ben White. Came on for the injured Tommy Asu. I hope Tommy Asu is absolutely fine, but I'm going to guess that he won't be playing in the Luton game. White was on just long enough to get a score, but if you want to give him a 6, that's absolutely fine as well.
Yeah, 6. Stand 6.
Yeah, no worries. Quickly cover who else came on. Jorginho came on for Odegaard, 93rd minute, so literally nothing to talk about on there. No. And Kivior came on for Saka. Just to let everyone know that who came on for who, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Mikel. What are you going to give Mikel as a rating, please, mate?
Mikel gets, I would say, gets an 8 today. Picked a strong lineup.
Yeah.
But it's I know he's always encouraging on the touchline and that, but yeah, it should have been more goals today. And I've actually felt that 2-0 when subs were made at 2-0, it was like, whoa, you know.
Yeah.
If it was if we had scored a third, then I felt okay, no problem. But I do get worried when he makes changes when we're 2-0 up with 25 minutes or 20 minutes to go. You know, it's if it was George Graham, it'd be like, yeah, George can hold on to that. No problem.
Yeah, exactly. You made Tony smile and giggle, which is always good. There's a touch of frost here, Tony. Well, that is amazing. How the weather is in Texas. Very, very similar to the UK. It's quite strange that one, isn't it? But yeah, enjoy yourself in El Paso. We better be up for Luton, or we will get beat. Yeah, that's going to be that. It's going to be a tough game. Don't get me wrong. I just think Villa's going to be the toughest out of the week. But yeah, that Luton game, I'm not looking forward to it. The players need to turn up for that game because Kenilworth, it's not going to be forgiving. Yeah.
No, sorry, just to from what Silver One just said, touch of frost. Nah, it's not on ITV3 or 4. I just checked. So yeah, you know what I mean.
Good show that is, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a good
show. Mikel gets a 9 from Tony. Liar. 6. I totally get your feelings, Tony, on it. Don't worry. Shout out Carlos, yes, who got a yellow card saved off Tessa from a ban. Yes, big up to Carlos. And Carlos is very well regarded. They do believe that he will become a very good manager at some point. I do believe this as well. He's still young. He's only in his early 30s, but honestly, he is a genius on the training field. Very, very big chance of him becoming something special. Whether or not it'll be at Arsenal, I don't know. But yeah, he's going to be a great coach at some point. So big up to Carlos. But that's it. We wanted to be a quick one because I've got the game at 8 o'clock. So thank you very much, Brenny. Appreciate it. Where can people find you, my friend?
Hey, you can find me on X and Instagram, and you can find me here on the Armory TV with my wonderful pod brother and others as well. They're all special people, and subscribe, please.
Yeah, exactly. And it does feel like it's just me and Brenny. It's like the Poppy and Brenny show.
Well, I promise. Well, I've got my PB on. I thought my blood brother was coming on today.
Yeah, I thought Damos was here as well, to be honest. But Damos unfortunately has not made it. But I hope Damos is fine.
But I know he's had a very good day today, and yeah, I'm very pleased for my niece.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she had a really, really good day today with the Wickham Wanderers.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay. Yes, they won today, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did.
The Wickham Wanderers under 18s.
Oh, okay. I thought they were on about. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Great show, guys. Glad you didn't do a watch along. Yeah, so am I. Sometimes I'm just very glad because of the stress levels.
It was only because I was working, and if the game was on Sky or TNT, we would have scored 8 if I was on probably the day. So yeah,
exactly. Yeah, because next weekend. Well, actually, this week I've got 3 watch-alongs. I've got Luton on Tuesday. I've got Aston Villa, Arsenal next Saturday. Arsenal, Chelsea women next Sunday. That's going to be stressful. That is, I know it's coming.
It's on Prime as well, isn't it? So
the Luton game is on Tuesday.
Yeah, Luton game, because hopefully, if I should stick, because sometimes Prime's a bit funny. Yeah, because when you share Prime with family, friends, and then even though you may have 4 or say 5 slots, and then all of you are watching the game, not all of you can watch the game, which I think is wrong. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So if I have no issues, which I don't think I will be on the watch along on Tuesday evening.
Wonderful. Yes, I will also be in my living room due to the fact I don't want to keep Em up late because that's going to finish late. So I want Em to be able to go to bed.
What time are we kicking off?
8:15, which is a stupid time. I hate it.
That's Old Trafford time, man. Oh my
God. I'm not happy about the time, if I'm honest. But Yeah, it'll be Christmasified because I'll be in the living room. So yeah, guys, take care. I will be back shortly on FTSN doing the Newcastle Man United game. So guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Speak to you later.
Take care, everybody. Top of the league.